Hi, welcome back to another video. In today's episode, I got my hands on some Cinestill 400D. Let me explain. So the other day, my girlfriend was actually looking for another 800T film that can emulate Cinestill 800T, and she found this random Chinese film on an e-commerce website called Taobao. They're selling this, they call it L800T, and it has the exact same rate halations as Cinestill 800T. So she bought a few, gave me a roll, and I tested it out. Here's how it looks like. So I was trying to find more information regarding this 800T film, but I could literally find nothing on the internet. No name, no company, just that it was being only sold on Taobao. But I did find one thing, is that they were actually selling L400D as well. And this was way before Cinestill actually announced that they had a new color negative, Cinestill 400 Dynamic. So what does the D in L400D stand for? It's 400 daylight. So I was intrigued. I'm heading to UK in a couple of weeks, but I want Cinestill 400D, but I can't get it because it only ships out in July and I'm flying in May. So I decided to buy a few rolls of this 400D Chinese film and tested a roll before I flew off. So stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll be comparing this with Cinestill 400 Dynamic. This first shot already had some red light leaks, which I suspected was halations. This photo confirms my suspicion. Look at the red halations and heavy grain. This is definitely a cine film without the ramjet layer. One thing about C41 process motion picture film is that the red halations can get a little bit annoying when you're shooting scenes that are backlit. Basically, what I feel is that this film is exactly like Cinestill 400D. Even though there aren't many samples of 400 dynamic online, I managed to find some and take a look at it. If you take a look at the colors and the grain structures on this film, it's extremely similar, which makes me feel that this is actually the same film as Cinestill 400D. What companies usually do is that they take a master roll of Kodak Vision 3 motion picture film, in this case 250D, and they remove the ramjet layer. Now, some people say that the film gets more sensitive to light once you remove the ramjet, hence 400 ISO, just like 800T films, which are Kodak Vision 3 500T films without the ramjet layer. So I kind of see a trend here. When I get my hands on some Cinestill 400 dynamic, I'm going to be putting both of them to a head-to-head test to see how it pans out.